What's up and welcome back to my channel. It's Kenya. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram, KenyaAlexis_, and follow my business page at ShopByCita, and check out my website, shopbycita.com, for a bomb face and body scrub called Beezin. So this video is about how to stop comparing yourself to other people, like on social media and stuff like that. So I would unfollow people who make you ask yourself, like, how come? The how come question. How come I don't have as many followers as her? How come I'm not as pretty as her? Stuff like that, like how come I? Like that kind of question. If they make you ask that kind of question, that's negative. That's not a good thing. You don't need that in your life right now. So if they make you say, how come I blah blah blah? How come I blah blah? Like her or him or whoever they are, if they make you think that, then you need to just unfollow them, even though they might inspire you in some kind of way. The whole comparing question isn't good, so you need to just unfollow. Maybe follow them back later on when you feel comfortable in yourself again, but as of now, if you're asking that question, you need to just get rid and unfollow. I would say only go on social media if you're doing something to try and improve yourself. Like if you're making a specific post to boost, I don't know, followers or boost something that has to pertain to yourself, then that's the only time you need to go on social media. Do not go on just because you're bored and you're just wasting time. Don't do it. I know I do that occasionally, but just be aware, like, that's what you're doing. Just be aware that you are going on because you're bored, you have nothing to gain from it. But I would just try to limit that to at least 15 minutes a day. That's about it. Like, limit the whole going on because you're bored thing to 15 minutes. And then only go on when you have something of value to add or something of value to add to yourself. Try not to focus on how other people are living, because when you do that, you're not living your full self. And I used to do that all the time. I used to just look at how other people are doing, and then I just, like, I'm over here in the bed just not living my own life. So be aware of that. Another way to stop comparing yourself is to dig deeper within yourself. You have to know that you're a freaking badass. You have to know that you're a pretty MF. You have to know that you're a gem. You have to know that you're amazing. You have to know that you are perfect just the way you are. And once you actually believe all that stuff, then you'll have less time to focus on anybody else. Because you're focused on yourself. You're focusing on how awesome you are. And I'm not saying be selfish and have an ego or anything like that, but just have to know your worth. And once you know your worth, then you won't worry about anybody else's. You won't feel the need to compare yourself to another person. Take time to focus on yourself. Take time to focus on your spirituality. All of that good stuff. Whether that be praying, meditating and praying. I don't know. I just feel like, in my opinion, or taking time to ride a bike, or taking time to do some yoga, go to the gym, lift some weights, run. Just take time for you and you only. Because once you get in that state, it's like you're totally focused on that. You're not focused on anything else. Once you get in that state of where you're focused on that one thing, that's you being in the present. And when you're in the present, that's when I feel like you're actually living. Because when you're in that present moment, you have no time to think about anyone else. And my last tip for not comparing yourself to other people would be to focus on what you think your purpose is. Focus on what you think you are meant to be putting out to the world. Yeah, if you focus on that, then you will have no time at all to focus on what anyone else is doing. What are you supposed to be putting out? What are you supposed to be creating? Don't just consume everything. What are you supposed to be doing to benefit someone else or benefit someone else's life? What are you supposed to be doing? What are you doing to make the earth better, to make the world better, to make you have to think bigger. You have to think bigger than yourself, in my opinion. That is all my tips. Basically, like my number one thing about trying not to compare yourself to other people would be to stop looking at other people's lives. Take time to dig deep within yourself and look at your own life. You can't look at other people's lives. You can't, because that time you're spending looking at their life, you're not spending to look at your own life. You're not spending to better your own life. So, and it can be hard sometimes, because sometimes we really just really like you have this one YouTuber or something and you really like their life. You just really like watching what they're doing, like daily vlogs and stuff like that. Those can get you. Those can get you. But definitely the whole how come I question, if you thinking that you need to get them off your feed, because you don't need to be thinking that negative thoughts. Okay, you don't need the negative vibes coming your way at all. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you want to, subscribe if you want to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and much love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.